Hi, Scorpios. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Scorpios. And any cross watcher is always welcome. Today, we're going to ask Spirit, what is next in love? What's coming towards you? Anything about a connection that you're in? Anything Spirit wants you to know? So welcome, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Let's see what Spirit has for us. Spirit, if you could please share with me any loving messages that you have for anyone who has found this reading today. I am listening for you now. Let's see. This is Alice in Wonderland. Mortality, number 42. Life is brief, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. Okay, so live the life that you're meant to live, with or without anybody. Live the life that you're meant to live. Okay, just be yourself and live your life to your fullest. Let's see. The law is not justice. The number 30. Rules that are not fair. So the sense of what's fair in your life. Are you being treated fairly? Are you feeling like we're balanced with the person that you're thinking of? Spirit, what else do we have? I have nonsense. The number 28. It's time to talk sense with someone. I want to be treated fairly. I want to talk things out. I want to be honest, they just said. And then I have the number 25, wake up. It's your moment. Okay. So be in your power is how it's coming into me. It's very much this feeling of no matter who's in your life, you are always in control. You are always in your own power. You always have the ability to say no and move on. You always have the ability to make things work. So be in your power first is how it's coming into me. And then the sense of honesty and fairness. So let's see what the cards are saying today. What do we have for my Scorpio? You are stronger than you think, Spirit just said. Let's see what they're saying. I have a Queen of Wands. Absolutely. Very powerful. 7 of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. 4 Swords. And a 7 of Cups. So you are in your power. Look at this. You are a queen. You are a queen making some really good choices about what it is important to you, what you're passionate about, what your feelings are. Your feelings come first, Spirit just said. So you are building upon that. Maybe you have been spending a lot of time thinking about what it is that you want. I do feel like you've pushed something or someone away to see what your options are, to see what else is out there. Maybe you've already been going through this. Maybe you have been saying no to a certain individual. But I do feel like you have said, I just need a little bit of a break from somebody. And you're trying to just rebuild yourself right now in this feeling of, I deserve more, or I'm worthy of more, and I'm not going to settle. So let's stay with that. I'm going to say that no sooner do you get to a place that you feel strong about yourself emotionally, that a new love is coming in. I think you pushed somebody away that wasn't working. I think you pushed somebody away that they could have been fine. They could have been that, you know what, they didn't hurt you. There wasn't any thing bad about them, but they just weren't right for you. You weren't in love with them, Spirit said. You cared about them, but you weren't in love with them. And you want to be in love with somebody. And this new love coming in with this Ace of Cups is a new love. It's a more passionate love is how I feel. I have strength in the Chariot. So this is coming towards you. This energy is coming towards you. This is someone coming into your life that either is excited about you as this Queen of Wands and saying, I want to get to know you. I want to see where these feelings are. But more importantly, it's somebody that you're not going to just say, yeah, they're nice, they're good to me, it's better than having no one. No, you're stronger than that. There's a lot of passion here between the two of you. And that's what you were waiting for. Maybe the past relationship, you just weren't passionate about them. You weren't in love with them. You weren't excited about them. They could have been excited about you, but maybe you weren't excited about them. And this is coming into me as I'm really, really into this person, and this person's really into me. And that's what I want you to focus on. I want you to focus on that for once in your life, maybe, like or it hasn't been, it's been a little while, that this is somebody that just turns you on, that your feelings for this person are real. And they're saying that you're caught by surprise. They're caught by surprise, that these feelings have blossomed or bloomed and grown so quickly. So somebody that I fall in love with fast, somebody that this is a fast moving energy. And it literally came into me as caught off guard, like caught by surprise. And one of you was just like, I wasn't expecting this. And that's okay, because love comes into you when you least expect it, because it's God's timing, not yours. So you don't have control over when this is happening. Bottom of the deck, I have a King of Pentacles. So it's somebody who's very secure, somebody who has built their life around either their career, their finances. They're in a good place. They have stability, Spirit just said. They're grounded. So somebody who is ready to enter into a relationship that is emotionally available, because they probably are very financially stable. So if somebody isn't struggling, I have 1111 on the clock while I'm recording this also. So we'll take that angel number. If somebody isn't worried about their finances, they're not piecing their life together, they have their act together in other areas of their life, they're going to be more available emotionally. They're going to be able to give their all to a relationship because they already have the things that they need established. So you've got somebody who comes into your life pretty quickly. We feel this hot energy, this heated passion for each other. And then all of a sudden we realize, like, I wasn't expecting to fall in love with you. An infinity symbol, beautiful, everlasting love. Look at this, an infinite love. I'll take that, an infinite love. A mirror image, could be a twin flame, a mirror image of you, or we just have so much in common that we just hit it off very easily. It's flowing very easily. Birds on a wire, social media. Part of me feels like we met through social media. We met literally online dating, picking people, picking somebody out of a lot of others. So we maybe started chatting on online media. So this person, check out your singles reading. I will tag that at the end, but maybe that is how this person came into our life. I have whiskey, decompressing, not necessarily whiskey, but maybe going out for a drink. We enjoy at the end of the day, after work, going out for drinks or decompressing with each other, glass of wine, something like that. And then I have ringing in the bell, good news. Also a feeling of, there's so many things that when you ring the bell, like it's exciting, right? When a bride picks her wedding dress, she rings the bell, like to claim her dress. A church bell's ringing. I mean, there's so many kind of interpretations of that bell, but it does usually give you the essence of there's good news coming. So I really like that. I love this infinity sense, this infinite love, this sense of we could be together forever. So I will take that at any day of the week. Spirit, please share with me. This is exciting. Let's see what we have. I have all is well. Things will work out as they should. Believe that they will and detach from the outcomes in July. So for those of you that struggle with things like, I don't want to settle, right? I worry that when I meet somebody in a very short period of time that I'm getting to know them, even within the first couple of dates, I start to think about, is this somebody I'm supposed to spend the rest of my life with? I don't want you to think that far ahead. I want you to think about that it's going to unfold at its own pace, at its own time, and that we have to give individuals time. We have to get to know each other before we can start answering questions of forever, even though I do have this everlasting feeling with that infinity symbol. But let it unfold is coming into me. The spark is gone. They have chosen to let go and move on, choose a new direction. You've been there before is how that just came into me. That you have walked away from somebody, that you just weren't in love with them anymore. And you're afraid that somebody new coming into your life that has this kind of great passion, that it's going to happen again, that you're going to lose the passion. You're going to, get bored with them, that it's not going to work out again. Don't think along those lines. Think along the lines of the one person that comes into your life that you keep the spark alive. A new beginning in the works. They hope to get the relationship off the ground and give it a fair chance. That's all I want for you. I want you to know this sense of all is well and that things are going to work out. So somebody comes into your life, you have great chemistry, great energy. It starts off with a bang. You're excited about it. They're excited about it. And then that fear creeps in of, what if this all goes away? Or what if over time we lose the sparks? Or what if it's just because it's new, it's exciting? Well, what if it keeps getting better? What if it turns into something so much more? What if this is the one, Spirit said? So we have to flip our mindset sometimes into just believing that there's going to be a day that comes into our lives that not everyone isn't going to work out. Some relationships are going to work out. Eight of Pentacles, we're going to put in the time and the energy into each other. I have a Lover's card, a soul connection, gorgeous. I have a Fool, a new beginning, beautiful. Seven of Wands. I don't want you to give up on anyone that has come into your energy, that you feel a connection with, you enjoy being with, you can talk to, you're spending all kinds of energy getting to know them. I don't want you to forecast so far in advance that you start to think about, is this the person I'm going to marry someday? And you've only known them for a few weeks. I want you to think about, I love being with them right now in the moment at this time, and the future's going to be here with or without you. So you don't even have to worry about that. Okay. The future's going to just appear with or without you. So it will be here one way or another. But I have a Fool and a Lover's card. So I have a new start, a new journey with a new soulmate, a soulmate. Sweet, super sweet, charming. Are they good to you? They should be. Are they kind to you? I like kind. This is the kindest person I've ever been with. They're really good to me. I love spending time with them. They think about me. Something along those lines. A transformation. Through pain and tragedies, I rise up like a phoenix. Choosing a new direction. Maybe it was very, very difficult for you to walk away from something because you wanted to believe that there was something better. Maybe that was something that was the hardest decision of your life, but you did it and you're on the other side. And now Spirit's going to show you that there is something better for you. Free yourself of burden, stress, and any negativity, any negative thinking, any fears. Let them go. And then make believe, fairy dust, imaginary, a fairy, right, is make believe, but too good to be true. Sometimes somebody comes into our life and we say, this is just too easy. It's like a fairy tale. It's just, I can't understand why I feel this way, but that's how it should feel. It should feel like a fairy tale. It should feel amazing. You're turning over a new leaf. There's new improvements in you, your attitude, and you've changed. You're not the person that you were. Every relationship that you enter into is accumulation of your past, your learning experience, your life lessons, your time, your age. You're not the person that you were before. So Spirit's going to bring you somebody different that's more in alignment with who you are today. And that is what they were saying in the beginning, like, be yourself, like just be yourself, take back your power. A lot of that energy of victory. You're in the spotlight, a successful relationship, beautiful, stepping forward movements of momentum. You've moved forward, you've turned over a new leaf, you've transformed, you've freed yourself from your past. So it's this feeling of, I'm bringing you your perfect person. I'm bringing you now the perfect match for you at this time in your life. And that's how you have to look at it. It's, you are going to meet the perfect person for you at this moment. So let's see what else they're saying. I have a 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. You've changed. You've gone through a lot. Okay, that's okay. And I have a 4 of Cups. So there's that feeling of, I don't know. I went through so much. All I know is that we're going to make a choice to be happy. And once we make a choice to be happy, that love starts to flow into us. We're not going to fight it. We're going to accept who Spirit puts in front of us, even if I wasn't expecting it, right? I wasn't expecting this to happen. I wasn't expecting to fall in love with you, is how I had felt. I have an 8 of Swords, a very fast moving energy coming in quickly. Page of Swords, somebody letting you know how they feel about you, expressing their feelings, even reaching out to you, letting you know. And then a very strong Emperor energy of like, I am determined to show you that I want to be with you and that this is meant to be. So I'm a big believer in, sometimes we push somebody out of our life. We walk away from other relationships. We might not know why at the time, but it could be as simple as, I just believe there was something else for me out there. And then here it is, this beautiful Emperor energy that is determined to win you over arrives. Love messages, please, Spirit. What do we have? You are my eternal love. I love that. We have that infinity symbol also. I'm not used to this type of love. I wasn't expecting this. This love caught me by surprise. So I'm not used to this. I'm seeing you in a whole new light. I'm learning about you. I'm understanding you. You make my heart skip a beat. I feel something. When we walk away from something that isn't working for us and we find something new that is working, it's so exciting. And you just do deserve your heart to skip a beat. They deserve their heart to skip a beat. Nobody just wants to go through the motions of life. You want to feel alive. You've got my heart. You captured my heart. I wasn't expecting this. And then, here's this, I'm going to say this big time Emperor, strong. We had this feeling of King of Pentacles, like I have my act together. I'm successful in other areas of my life. I have achievements in my life. Look at me. And then all of a sudden they realize, like, wow, I'm in love with you. And I wasn't expecting to fall in love. This has really taken me by surprise. I'm happy I'm in love, but it is not something that I thought was going to happen. And you can honestly say to yourself that you could date a lot of different people. You could, spend time with different people, but you don't fall in love with everyone, do you? So it's a very special time and place in your life when you're falling in love with someone. I want to give you the world. I want to be there for you. I'm not going anywhere. I want a commitment or long-term relationship. I want to be by your side, stay by your side. I feel butterflies when I see you. So this feeling of, I'm excited. I'm just excited about it. And life is so short and we all deserve to fall in love. We all deserve to feel like somebody texts you and you jump, like you can't wait to read the text. You it catches your breath, takes your breath away, just all of those feelings. That's what falling in love feels like. And it's just so exciting. So I'm falling in love with you. I know what I want, and that's you. No doubt in my mind. I'm going to say it happens quickly. I have no doubt in my mind this is going to be a fast-moving love. It's going to catch you both off guard. It's going to be a beautiful surprise in your life, but it's going to be perfect. It's going to be a love that you waited for. It's going to be the love that you manifest. It's going to be a love that you deserve and that you're worthy of. So claim it, own it below, all of those good things. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. I'd love for you to join us. Thank you to all my Scorpios for your love and support and all your comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, I'll put my website link below. It's KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.